poetry page on Facebook called Charlie Cheyenne if you'd like to follow me there, and I have a TikTok account by the same name if you want to keep up with me there. I upload every day. The first poem that I'm going to read is called Lonely Things, and I hope y'all enjoy it. In a lonely field by a lonely road sat a lonely thing who mourned with the wind, and the crying wind and the icy stars were the only ones to answer him. The fringes of sun were leaving the sky, and the loneliness grew in that miserable place, and the loneliness couldn't have been any greater had that small lonely thing been floating in space. But a thing called compassion came walking along, looked out on the field so empty and bare, and full of concern and kindness and warmth, called out to the lonely thing huddling there. So they left the stark field, one leading gently, the other one stumbling, yet no longer alone. Be a thing of compassion whenever you can. There are too many lonely things left on their own. This next one is called I Write of Sunbeams More Than Shadows. You're very cute. I write of sunbeams more than I write of shadows. The reason why? The world contains more rays of light than shadows, so I aim to write more of good and less of bad, and keep my outlook rather glad, for I believe the world is made more of sun and less of shade. Perhaps naive, that kind of thought. Life has so many shadowed spots, yet write I will of brightness for, of sunlight there is even more. I write of shadows less than I write of sunbeams. The reason why? It's not because I refuse to see the shadows cast in front of me. I do it because I think it's right. I think the world contains more light than darkness. That is reason enough to write of hopeful, happy stuff. Do I have time for one more?
Yes, you have like a minute left.
Okay. This one is called To the Writer's Descendant. Pick up the pen and write for me. I'm old and tired and done with it, see? Pick up the pen and write something new. I'm leaving and giving it over to you. Pick up the pen and let me be still. I've done what I can my life's purpose to fill. Pick up the pen and let me go home. You're ready to take the cause up on your own. Pick up the pen and let me retire. My heart is burned out from the passionate fire. Pick up the pen and do what you should. I've tried all my life to use it for good. Pick up the pen, revive it once more. Continue the work of the authors before. Pick up the pen till the day that you two hand it to someone who will write after you. Pick up the pen. It's a paintbrush, a lighter, a sword, or a rose in the hand of the writer. Pick up the pen that I give you with trust. Once your blood turns to ink, you are one of us.
Oh.
Thank you.